Hello, I hope you're having a great day. You know, Jesus gave us a great example in his example of prayer on the Sermon on the Mount. One part of it was that Jesus said that we are to ask this way, give us this day our daily bread. When you think about that prayer request that we make, the Lord is letting us know that coming into the Lord's presence and finding his daily instructions is so critical. And I really want to emphasize the point of it being daily as well. We're not even meant to live on yesterday's revelation from the Lord. It's meant to be a lifestyle of constant dependence upon him. Hey, listen, let's all be honest with one another. Sometimes we can jump out of bed, we overslept, we hit the road, and we start the day and we launch it and we realize, man, I didn't begin with that daily awareness of the Lord. And how many times have we discovered as well, it just doesn't go well until we finally get that peace as a part of our day. When you think about the example that God had given to the children of Israel, that every day they were relying upon the Lord for daily bread. Because while they were wandering in the wilderness, God would cause the dew to leave a manna behind. It was kind of a sweet, kind of coriander flavored substance that they would gather. And the Bible would say that some large families would gather a lot and the smaller families would gather just a little. As we look at that passage, though, the Lord forbid them to keep the manna for the next day. Some of the children of Israel decided they weren't going to obey that commandment. They didn't need it. And so they kept it overnight. And the next day, very graphic, it says, it was loaded with worms. And actually, it smelled like it was rotten. Wasn't this just an example that God was giving to us of our daily dependence upon him? Let's begin to ask the Lord. Say, Lord, how can I begin the day? Well, there's practical things that we can do. It's setting the alarm. It's prioritizing. It's making sure that we have established within ourselves, I'm not going to do a day without the Word of God. And as we receive that daily bread, we understand it's not for the next day, and yesterday's isn't going to work, but God has a wonderful privilege for me to hear from him today. Let's lay hold of that. I hope that today you value the role of the Word of God. And if not, I pray that tomorrow you're going to do what it takes to begin the day hearing from the Lord.